Alright, so this game, my god, this game was super back action. I feel like all of us in this game were kind of like similarly skilled because wow, this match I couldn't tell like, who was going to come out being the winner, but I was really playing my hardest. I could tell like my teammate was like a good player too. And yeah, I didn't want to let my teammate down, man. And that's like the joy of 2v2s in Warcraft 3. When you get like 4 players that really have like similarly skilled levels, it is just incredibly fun. And it's just like so satisfying. And that's why like back in Warcraft 3's heyday, I used to love playing a ranged team with like my friends and stuff. And even though playing random teams, it's not really quite the same. It's still like a different environment, but I still think like you are still gonna get like a similar experience. Like if you get 4 players in like the same game and they're all similarly skilled, it's gonna be like super fun. But a ranged team is always gonna be like, I guess it's a better experience because you're playing with a friend. You could like trust that teammate a lot more, and obviously when you play with a friend, you kind of like grow chemistry together. You start understanding how they play and all that stuff. And I miss like playing a ranged team back when Warcraft 3 was like in its heyday, lots of players playing. Good times, man. But still though, RT is still great. And I feel like I kind of learned how to like play with random players the more I play 2v2s, and I try to like understand what my teammates are doing so I could try to like be the best teammate I can as possible. So right here, I decided to go for an early scout just to see what's up, see what these guys are doing. I kind of noticed like, their build here. And I think like, I think one of the races was random. That's why I wanted to check to see like what we're fighting. It's always good to do early scouts in 2v2s, especially if you're going like against like a random team. Just to prepare yourself, and also prepare yourself for like any fast techers or cheesers and all of that. Like early scout can really make a difference, but then again you do sacrifice your tech speed. So this is like a scout farm here. The whole point of this thing is, yeah, look at this. I actually thought like, I thought like this was my 3rd farm, but it was actually my 4th farm, and then I kind of like realized it. See, I was like, wait a minute, I already have like another farm right here. So I'm glad I deleted that just to kind of like slow down just to progress my tech speed. Although I think it doesn't give you, like when you cancel a building, I don't think it gives you like the same, the same amount of like resources back. So I kind of lost some resources here. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of played a little sloppy in the early game a bit. I feel like my tech could have been a little bit faster here, but it's okay. I don't really think like it's the end of the world if it's like something like that. But right here, I mean, you'll eventually see like some of my sloppiness here as this game kind of like progresses. But I really start shining as a player in the later stages. That's kind of like the thing with like 2v2s, man. I don't know, man. I feel like my playing can be like a little bit not good at times. I guess like it's probably like trying to understand, like, I mean, I guess it's all like the whole teamwork thing, like you really gotta play with like the player that you feel very like connected to in terms of like the chemistry and stuff to really help you like play better individually, I guess. But yeah, I do kind of hate it when I have like these moments here. Like I said, like my early game was a little bit meh, but I start picking up later on. So they decided to attack us. They caught my boy trying to expand. That's all good. It's close to our base. I decided to send in some militia here. This was a pretty nasty attack, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of didn't really have much of an army here. I mean, this build I'm going for like a breaker caster build, and then I get knights for like late game. It does kind of take a while for like the build to actually start shining here. But then again, sacrificing units for like the faster tech here. I think I was the 2nd fastest here.
Our forces are under attack.
So yeah, out of all like the human players, I'm definitely the fastest. Immediately go for the Mountain King.
Ready for action.
This mercenary is so good. I think my teammate, I don't know if he hired him, but this guy, he is literally so good. He's the guy that can like throw ensnare, just kill a lot of easy units. It's so cheap. I think like Blizzard probably needs to like remove this guy. See, like it's very cheap, dude. You can just get some really easy kills. Alright, here it is. This is where I kind of start playing pretty crappy here. This is where I kind of didn't know what to do here. So I knew like they're gonna freaking attack us. My teammate decided to go for this camp. But here it is. My Mountain King was in a pretty crappy position. I was like, oh god, what's going on here? What's going on here? Luckily, my teammate saw how weak my Mountain King was and he healed me. Absolutely game changing right there. If he didn't heal me, I would have to burn through more of my resources to revive him. So right here, I was in a pretty crappy position here. I think I could have played better here if I just controlled my heroes better, but it's just like I was kind of panicking and I kind of didn't know what to do. But while we were, you know, fighting, my teammate went for a sneaky expo, and I'm like, nice, dude, nice. And I got some priests here. I need some drink here. I got some priests for healing. And I decided to get the shop because I needed breakers ASAP there.
Job done.
What else? Oh yeah, I was trying to solo creep with the Mountain King, but then I saw this and I'm like, crap. I love this little camp here. This camp is really awesome. You actually get like a little rune that allows you to get faster speed. And it's a fountain of health. You know, it's always nice to have this on the map. And yeah, when I saw that, I was like, oh god, we gotta attack. Here we go. Start attacking. I get a nice item from that camp, Book of the Dead. I feel like me and my teammates, we kind of did a really good job at like hero focusing, which is so good. Definitely game changing. Like I knew like we were in the lead with this fight here. So that was a good hold.
The flows of magic.
And I always like to scout here. Then I saw this. I was going to push. Told my teammates to get like invul scrolls. Teal did a good job right here. He decided to kind of like buy time for his teammates by harassing him.
Job's done.
I was trying to look for scouts. I noticed the enemy team was getting necros. I decided to steal more items. Then I get caught by Teal. So this army was actually pretty scary. He could actually beat me with this army. Even though Footmen's, I have the defend upgrade. It's to kind of like protect you from what is it? From like these guys, but it's Footmen's are pretty much trash at this like rate of the game, so it's not really gonna do much. And I needed some real units, like some breakers and some knights, which I currently, you know, have access to.
Our allied town is under siege.
And yeah, this is where things kind of got a little weird here. See, Teal did a good job at distracting us, and then Purple decided to attack our expansion. Now we're pretty much forced into like a fight here. I think I called some like militia here eventually. Yep, I did.
I come to cleanse this night.
Right here, this was another like really big fight that we had to win. I mean, not that we have to win. This was kind of like the breaking point here. Like, we have to win this fight or it's kind of over. Oh, yeah. That's what I do as a player, man. I love to hero focus whenever I can. I should have not clapped that. That was pretty stupid. I didn't do anything. So my teammate decided to go back for this camp. This is such a hard camp to do. It has juicy experience, but it is like so tough.
Our town is under siege.
So I knew they were going to attack us again. Purple had a scary army, man. A-bombs and necros. I knew I had to get a lot of priests too. Here it is, another like do or die type of fight. I decided to go for a sneaky expansion. I actually sent these peasants to kind of like scout it out, but I found out there was no expansion. And these guys were kind of like on a one base for like a long time, so what is it? I wanted to make sure like me and my teammates, we had the econ advantage. Managed to kind of like get Teal in a very bad position with his hero here. Managed to staff out one of my knights. Then I managed to get Teal in another bad position. Got the easy paladin kill. This was a nice flank strike. I think we got this. Yeah, we did. I had 2 invols on my freaking archmage. I was really trying hard to take shot control here, you know. And right here, I knew like we could win this here. We just have to like attack.
Ready to job done. Ready to work.
He's trying to like, what is it? Yeah, he's trying to make one of my teammates teleport, but I'm like, no. Just focus. Just focus on attacking them, and then this guy will teleport back. And I have a sneaky expansion here.
Cleanse this land.
So right here, we were in a pretty bad position. I did not like how my teammate was going for the undead base. I mean, you should never go for the undead base. The undead base is always tough to crack. You should have went for the human base instead.
Our forces are under attack.
Staff out another knight. I really wish like our positioning would have been better here. Like our fight would be so much smoother in this area, and it wouldn't be as stressful because I knew like if we just kind of position ourselves really badly, these guys could have easily like come back to the game. Managed to kill Teal's main hero. Then I kill his second one, and the third one, triple kill, and he gets mad and salty. He leaves the game. You know, it always feels great to make someone rage quit, knowing because, you know, you outplayed them. And to be honest, the undead player was not that bad. This guy was actually decent here. I would say like he was reasonably experienced. Like I was actually pretty scared of his build here. I wasn't really sure if we could actually beat this. Yeah, there it is, man. Power of the human army. This is kind of like the perfect human army that you want to have if you have like 2 humans. Knights, breakers, casters, inner fire, rifles. And they never found my sneaky expansion, so that's good. I think my teammate was still in tier 2. Yeah, it's pretty crazy he stayed in tier 2. But yeah, this match was really, really crazy, dude. Absolutely love these type of 2v2 matches. And synergy, like, I think this map has grown on me. Like, I used to kind of didn't like it, but the more I play it, the more I'm starting to really appreciate it. And it's definitely like a map that I'm starting to understand, like, why it's so cool. And look at the hero kills. I got 9 hero kills. I went hardcore on the hero killing here. But yeah, you know, that's kind of like the first replay that I'm going to talk about. Moving on to the next one.